So you're in the final stretch of your internship. You put in the hours, you've learned a ton, but now the big question is hanging in the air. How do you turn all this hard work into an actual, full-time job offer? How do you make that leap? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down. This isn't just a list of tips, it's a step-by-step playbook for success.
This is it, right? The question that's probably been on your mind since day one. The good news? The answer isn't just about what you've done, it's about how you frame it. You need to think of the end of your internship not as a finish line, but as a launch pad. So let's build that launch pad together.
First things first, we need to understand the story you're telling. Every great career has a structure, and yours is no different. It all starts with the foundations. That's where you were learning the ropes, just soaking up knowledge. Then you moved into operations, where you started applying that knowledge with real practical skills. And now you're at the final stage, transformation. This is where you prove you can think strategically. This 3-act story, this is the narrative that gets you hired.
All right, here's our game plan. We're going to start with how to really showcase your skills. Then we'll craft your personal growth story. After that, we'll connect it to the bigger picture. And finally, package the whole shebang into a killer portfolio that just screams, "Hire me." Sound good? Let's dive in.
First up, showcasing your practical skills. This is where the rubber meets the road. It's time to go way beyond just talking about what you learned. It's time to give a tangible demonstration of your value in a way they absolutely cannot ignore.
The phrase skills demo can sound pretty intimidating, right? But it's actually not that bad. You can break it down into 3 simple steps. First, just show them your setup, your lab environment, the tools you use. Second, walk them through one key automated function you built. And third, and this is crucial, connect what you did to an industry framework like MITRE ATT&C. This shows you're not just following steps, you're a strategic thinker who understands why the work matters.
A great demo is super powerful, but honestly, it's only half the story. Now, let's talk about your growth narrative. This is where you show them not just what you can do today, but how you got here, and more importantly, your potential for tomorrow.
Think of this timeline as your secret weapon. Seriously, it's the visual proof of your journey. You can literally show them how you progressed from foundational knowledge, like networking and risk, to applied skills with tools like a SIEM for security analysis, and then finally to strategic insights in complex areas like threat hunting. This isn't a resume, it's a story of your professional evolution.
And how do you tie this all together? With a short reflection essay. And the title is everything. Something like this makes a powerful statement. You're not just summarizing your tasks, you're crafting a narrative about your professional identity and declaring your future ambitions. It's a real statement of intent.
Okay, so you've demonstrated your skills and you've told your personal story. Now it's time to connect it all to the bigger picture. You know, this is what separates the good interns from the truly great ones. A players don't just complete tasks, they understand why their work matters to the company and to the entire industry.
Here's how you prove you're not just a student, you're a professional in the making. In your final presentation, don't just say you're aware of industry trends. No way. Get specific. Talk about the very real threats you see on this slide, like AI-generated phishing or the fact that ransomware as a service is a literal business model. This shows you're already thinking like a full-time member of the team.
And this, right here, this is how you show you're ready for the job they'll need tomorrow, not just the one they're hiring for today. Explain the difference between a modern team that focuses on automating workflows and a future-focused cognitive team that blends that automation with AI for predictive defense. This shows you're a strategic thinker who's always looking ahead.
All right, we're at the final crucial step, building your portfolio. This is where you bring everything together. You're going to gather your demos, your analysis, your stories, all into a single professional package that serves as undeniable proof of your readiness. Pay close attention to this chart, because this is the inside scoop on what managers are really looking for. Yeah, your technical demo is a big piece of the pie, 30%. But look closer. Your industry analysis, your communication, your professional presentation, that stuff adds up to more than the technical skills. They're not just hiring your hands, they're hiring your brain. The whole package is what matters.
So what actually goes into this portfolio? Well, here's your checklist, your key project files and scripts to prove your technical chops. Any dashboards or visualizations to show you can make data easy to understand. Your automated playbooks to demonstrate efficiency. And, of course, that polished reflection essay to tie it all together. This is your highlight reel.
You know, if you followed these steps, you've done so much more than just complete an internship. You've actually transformed yourself.
You've made the leap from learner to an emerging leader. You're not just a student anymore. You are a level 1 professional, ready for whatever's next.
So, let's just recap what you've proven. You've proven you're technically proficient. Check. You've proven you can present your work like a pro. Check. And most importantly, you've proven you understand the business impact of what you do. You're not just intern ready, you are SOC ready, prepared to step into a security operations center and contribute from day one.
So you're ready for today. But what about tomorrow? AI is changing the entire game, creating new threats we've never seen before, but also incredible new opportunities. The final question isn't for your hiring manager, it's for you. How will you use your skills to help shape the future of this industry? The answer to that, well, that's going to define your entire career.